Welcome, Virgo, to your July 2022 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Now, this month, I'm offering the opportunity for anyone out there to ask me a question. Now, normally I would I offer a free mini reading for all new subscribers, and I will still be doing that. So if you want a little bit more in-depth response to your question and you haven't subscribed, just click that subscribe button. When you ask your question, put new subscriber in your before your question, and once I see you come through as a subscriber, I will answer you and give you that mini reading. But for those of you that don't want to subscribe or have already subscribed and you've got something on your mind, you've got a question that you would like an answer for, whether it's just a yes or no answer or just an answer to a question, you can put your question below in the month of July and I will get back to you on that as soon as I can. Now let's get into your reading. Now you start out with some quite powerful energy of the Tower card. Now, often some people find the Tower card to be a little bit worrying and they find it a little bit negative, and you know, it can be. But I feel like for you in this month, it's actually quite positive. I feel like you've been feeling a little bit bored, a little bit ho-hum about life. Now, this could be to do with your career. It could even be something to do with your relationship. But the Tower is an event that comes in and brings some new energy into things. Now, often what the Tower is, it's a sudden and unexpected event. Now, you look at the imagery on most Tower cards, you'll see the Tower there getting struck by a bolt of lightning, and that causes the Tower, which has been built on shaky, unstable ground, usually on the tip of a mountaintop, not a very good place to build a tower. The lightning bolt comes in, strikes it, and causes it to crumble and fall. But the message with the Tower card is that perhaps something that you have built in your life, whether it is your career, whether it is your relationship, it wasn't built on stable ground, and therefore this can come in and shake things up. And it allows you, once the Tower has crumbled and fallen, it allows you to rebuild in a way that is going to suit you better. And the Tower always seems negative, but it brings in change, and change is always good. Now, particularly, as I said, I feel like for a lot of you, there may be this energy of feeling a little bit bored. You've got the Four of Cups there. So this Tower energy is going to come in and shake things up, and it's going to bring new opportunities. The Four of Cups does talk about an opportunity also that may be coming in that you might miss because you're focused on something else in your life here. And it can also talk about an opportunity that comes in that you don't see the value of it right away. You're looking at the situation from a perspective of all the things that you don't have, from what actually feels like it's missing. And so when you're doing that, you're not seeing that hand. If you look at the imagery on the card, you're not seeing that hand coming in, offering you that amazing cup of opportunity, of love, of abundance. And it's interesting, you know, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Now, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is a card of abundance. It's a card of new opportunities, new ways of making money. It's also a gift, you know, and if you look at both the Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I hope I didn't say Ace of Cups before, Ace of Pentacles, you see that hand of God coming through the clouds, giving you this gift. And I feel like the Tower is really crumbling here. This sudden shocking event is happening for a reason, and the reason is so you become aware of these things that are being given to you, that are being offered to you. Now, that, the Ace of Pentacles, this does talk about abundance. And often a lot of us, relate abundance to financial success, financial abundance, which it very much does talk about this. But it's quite unexpected abundance, and that is why I'm feeling like this is related to the Tower card, and the Tower card isn't negative here. It's this unexpected flash of lightning that comes in and brings this wonderful new opportunity. Now, abundance, doesn't only refer to financial prosperity. It can talk about a gift of money from the heavens, or it can show up in your life as someone that you desperately needed to give you guidance or assistance or a step up in life here. And, if you've been in a situation where you've been needing this person to come into your life, you'll find that, all of a sudden this person appears. This can talk about a brilliant new idea coming into your life, or you might be introduced to someone who can actually then lead you to success in a new direction. So it can indicate so many things. And this does often talk about career advancement. It can talk about a new business contract, and it can even talk about improved health here. So that Ace of Pentacles is just so many wonderful, talks about so many wonderful things here, Virgo. So I'm really loving this for you. And, it's right beside the Judgment card. Now, this is a card of reawakening, of rebirth, of renewal. This is you looking at things from a different perspective as well. It's almost like a calling, this card. You're being called to bring change into your life, for changes to come in. And this is quite an interesting card to have right beside that Ace of Pentacles. Excuse me, I hope that didn't blow your ears out with the microphone. But often the Judgment card does ask us to pause and to review your past, to review your achievements, and then make a decision on where it is you want to go. Because I feel like there is something coming in here to shape things up, to change the direction that you are going to be going in. And you really need to decide about which direction it is that you do want to go in. And the Judgment card can talk about career changes as well, particularly if you have been pondering them, and if you've been feeling bored or lackluster in your role at the moment. Think things through carefully. Think about where it is you want to go and what direction you want to go in. You might have a really big decision to make here in July for a lot of you Virgos out there, but when the Judgment card comes in, it's sort of saying that you're ready for anything here, Virgo. So whether this has to do with going for a new career, whether it's to do with school exam, whether it's to do with a legal proceeding, or, certificates or tests that you might be going for, everything is going to go really well for you, regardless of what relates to you. This is a general reading, so you take what resonates here. But if you have any of these things pending, things are going to go really well for you here as well. Now, it's interesting, you've got, out of the 8 tarot cards, you've got 5 cups. So you've got a very emotional month in July. And you've most definitely got a water sign around you. That is significant. So this can be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Very significant here. And, you've got that King of Cups. So the King of Cups, this does describe a beautiful, loving, caring, emotional, kind, wonderful person. This is just a lovely person to have in your life. But when the King of Cups does show up, it's really asking you to open your heart and show compassion for those around you. Virgos can be very analytical, so but you know, in saying that, you are so kind and so helpful and always wanting to serve other people around you. But this is really saying, open up your heart, but also open up your mind to some new creative ways of thinking here. And this can be in terms of your career, but it can also be in terms of your relationships. You know, those relationships around you. Just be thinking about creative new ways. Now, in July, somebody might come to you and ask you to provide some of your time, some of your money, some of your energy, some charitable organizations, even. You might be doing some charity work here in July. But when it comes to relationships, if this is someone in your life, this is someone that you can truly trust here. They've got a golden heart and they operate with the highest degree of integrity here. So this is someone beautiful to have in your life. Now, there could be a shocking event related to this person as well, just because the Tower card is right above that King of Cups. So there could be something coming in to shake up this relationship if there is a significant relationship between you and this person. Yeah, there could be some sort of sudden thing coming in here for you as well. But you've got the Page of Cups. Now, how beautiful is this? Pages are all about messages or messengers. So these are messages of love. These are messages of exciting new people coming into your life. So there could be a new relationship for some Virgos here. Just beautiful new developments in a relationship as well. It can be talking about a relationship that is moving to the next level. You might have been dating somebody for a while and now you're going to make it official. You could be in a relationship with someone and now you've been proposed to, or you're going to propose to someone. So there's could be getting married. This can often talk about an engagement here. But you know, there are lots of types of moments that the Page of Water brings in, but they are often about you know, emotional kind of things. This is just, can even be talking about just a really emotional letter that you get from somebody, but often love letters and things like that. But again, this is the card for Pisces. But so this can be a significant Pisces in your life here too. But just beautiful, loving energy in both of those two cards. Now, for women, the suit of cups can be very intuitive. So you might be getting a lot of intuitive messages if you are female. I mean, there are men that are so intuitive as well. But you, specifically if you are a woman, this can talk about a lot of intuitive messages coming in, a lot of psychic experiences. And if you do have a psychic gift, there can be this increase in your natural gifts as well here. So this is quite a beautiful gift from the angels if this is for you. It's always wonderful to have this new intuitive development in your own gifts if that is you. Now, you've got this beautiful loving energy, but on the other hand, you've got the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, and these are more trickier, difficult kind of emotional cards. Now, the 8 of Cups talks about you leaving a situation behind that is caused you a lot of pain. Now, this can be something that you have been carrying with you for quite some time. And it is a painful experience that has really been challenging you and creating barriers in terms of your emotional development or your emotional world. And you are finally at this stage where, you know what, it's time to let that go. And it might be painful, you are walking into the unknown because you have been so used to carrying that pain with you, so used to carrying that burdensome feeling it's going to be different for all of you. And this can even be the loss of someone significant in your life, whether it is a loved one or whether it is a relationship or something that was very meaningful for you. You are now in a position to leave that behind and walk away from it. And, this does take a lot of strength for you because, as I said, you are now moving into an area of the unknown. This feels very uncomfortable for you. Even when we carry a lot of emotional pain and a lot of emotional turmoil, it becomes comfortable. We become so used to it that when we move away from that, it feels very uncomfortable because we're not used to it. But this is a really good thing here for you, Virgo. You've got the 5 of Cups, and this is where you've suffered some pain, and this can be many years in the past, and sometimes this can even be past lifetimes. And you have often focused on what it is that is missing in your life, what it is, focusing on the pain that you have been carrying and not seeing this wonderful opportunity that is there. And again, this is kind of the message that is coming through in that 4 of Cups as well. But I feel like all of this brand new energy, this Tower moment, things are shaking up here for you in July, and you are truly going to be able to walk away from a lot of the stuff that has been holding you back, holding your development back, and allowing you to be truly happy and content. And July, I'm really feeling, is a significant month for a lot of you in terms of shaking this kind of stuff up and releasing a lot of all this emotional baggage that you have been carrying. Now, your final card here from the Gateway Oracle deck is Cultivating Prosperity. And, as I mentioned in that Ace of Pentacles, prosperity and abundance doesn't always refer to money. So you look at it how you want to look at it, Virgo. You interpret it how you want to interpret it. But cultivating prosperity, the affirmation for this card is the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So say that to yourself over and over in July. I mean, anytime it's great to say that, but in July specifically, and visualize, abundance coming into your life. Now, the meaning of this card is a stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Believe that you deserve it. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. The universe wants you to know right now you are moving forward, moving toward receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it. And you do. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have, for the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. I absolutely love that message for you, Virgo, and I see this so much connected with that Ace of Pentacles. I see it connected with that Judgment card of shaking things up, of reawakening, and I also see it connected to that Tower card in a way. I feel like the old is breaking away, that stuff that didn't serve you, that wasn't right for you, and it's shaking you up and putting you on this new track where you can now open up to love and abundance and prosperity and all of those wonderful things. So I hope you have a great month. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading for new subbies, and also please take me up on that offer of just asking a question for all of those who don't want to be a subby or don't want to or are already subscribed. Just please ask those questions in the comment section below, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.